Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. Now, let's see what I got for you right now. And before you're going to question me, I never thought that you were going to bring like a monster truck or, those vehicles that go on top of cars and ride over. But I like those big cars, cars that have a lot of presence. Well, these are the type of videos that you like to watch because this is not a monster truck. It is actually a real truck sold to the market. Maybe not many markets out there may be familiar with them because you know very well these type of cars can only be fully accepted most likely only in North America. They're huge, they're big, they're bulky, they drink a lot of gasoline or diesel or whatever they powered by. And the North Americans, they're really into these type of pickups. Now, not everyone. It's not like everybody's first choice to buy a car is this. This is mostly for people that need a big truck to work, carry stuff. And this one, if you have noticed already, is such a big car. I tell you, this is a huge car. I cannot even fit the total altogether in the camera. So I had to let it go around and it fits in parts. If you noticed already, there's a six-wheeler. In the rear, it has two and two. That it only happens like on passenger vehicles. Only happens mostly on a pickup, Chevrolet. But you know what? I haven't done a proper presentation. Excuse me for that. Well, let me do it out right now. What I have for you right now is a 143 scale Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD. Now, before you ask me what is HD, is that because it's high definition? No, 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 that's not high definition. HD means heavy duty. Come on, this car has to be heavy duty. Look at that. I mean, it has such a big presence. They are just in people. Whoever drives this car is because you either have to or because you are a fanatic of those huge cars that everybody don't like to be around you in case of an accident. Now let's talk about engines on these bad boys. I'm gonna mention all the Chevrolet Silverados. If you notice, this is the second generation of the Chevrolet Silverado. They started being produced back in model years 2007 till 2013. This one specifically is a 2011. As you can see in the rear license plate, it says 2011. Now, these cars will only assemble in North America, USA, Canada, and Mexico. So those are the three countries that really go for these type of cars. Not sure what other markets may be into this. I know the Europeans do not like these big and bulky cars from America. Not sure about the Australians or the Asians. Asians, I think the Middle Eastern countries like Saudi Arabia, I know they like those American cars, but not other markets, not all the markets. And pickups, it's even harder to fit into a market. I mean, you definitely know that before people want to buy a pickup this big, they're probably thinking about a Toyota Tundra or I don't know, something a lot more road friendly to be around people. I mean, people don't want to be around this car sometimes. Engines. These cars come with a 4.3, which is a V6, and then you have a 4.8, a 5.3, a 6.0, and if that was not enough, a 6.2 liter, 8 cylinders. Transmissions. You had a 4-speed automatic, a 4-speed 2-mode hybrid. Then you had a 6-speed manual on the 6-cylinder, and that was only for the Mexican market. And then you had a 6-speed automatic also. As you probably know already, this pickup, they came as a regular two-door. They had a, okay, it says regular cab, extended cab. These were literally the extended cab, and this is, four-door altogether. All right, everyone, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. But before I do that, sorry if I had you ready and then I stopped you right there. This is a resin model, if you haven't noticed, and it's made by GLM, which it means great. I'm not sure what it means. Great lightning? Hold on, my friends. I'll tell you right now because now I'm in the system. I want to know. Yep, great lightning models. I have a few of them. Not too many because they're not a big company. I think they're from Hong Kong, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these are not the best quality. I'm not gonna lie. I've been lucky with this one that I don't see no loose parts, and I'm glad, and I hope it stays like that too. After I said that, now I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. These pickups, I'm sure that some of you may be saying, oh my lord, these cars are big. What do American people think when they drive this? And some other of you may say, wow, the bigger the better and the more comfortable even, because let me tell you something, these pickups are not what pickups used to be back in the 70s and the 60s and back in the early 80s. These pickups, they are luxurious. They have navigation, they got leather, they got power everything, and even more. So just because you're driving a workhorse, as they call it, doesn't mean that you have to sacrifice the luxury. This one, you may have both in one package. And after I said that, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these nice for some of you, horrendous for others, and in between for many of you. What do you guys think about these pickups? Have you ever seen them in person? As the regular crew cab, as the heavy duty like this one with this uh, six wheels all together? Do you like them? Do you find them attractive? Were they sold in your country? And don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. Thank you so much. Let me tell you something. I have to start getting fancy and start making these type of videos that people put those blue fingers up and everything like in the videos popping up. I don't have much of knowledge on that, but you know what? I have to do my homework and I will learn. I'll promise you one day you'll be surprised in my evolution in my videos. But I'll give you posted. I'll leave you posted. But from now till then, we'll still make it a regular way because of what? is the only way I know. Okay, my friends, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.